Oh man, I've missed you, man. I've missed you guys, and the fuck.
Ubobonke esenge ngababona Ntombazane umuhle ume kahle ukhuluma kamnandi Ubobonke esenge ngababona Ulolonke uhlobo lomuntu wesifazane.
Hey babies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Look, I'm doing Cindy, so the bubbly bubbles, and of course this is Bubbles Uncensored. If umcha apa, please do like, comment and subscribe. The most important one, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you, ngiyabonga. And of course, man, it's been a while. It's been a while since I was in front of the camera, and that's because of Umgo.
Woo! I'm going through it, bitch. I'm losing my motherfucking medulla.
As you guys can see, I also cut my hair. It's sappy. Yeah. Anyways, I also cut my hair and put some color to it because I believe that it makes me feel better. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I think cutting my hair will automatically fix my problems. So today we're having a thick/chubby girl talk, not leaving out our beautiful petite sisters, because I feel like every girl will relate to this, but mostly I'm going to talk from personal experience, chubby girl experience, and everything that has to do with what I've been going through as a chubby girl. So the first thing I want to talk about is finding self-confidence in who you are and what you're about, and understanding ubana sozifana nabanye abantu nanini na nangepati kaMandela ngelika Zahara soze nangepati kaMandela ufane nomnye umuntu, because you are who you are for a reason. And this is what I always say. I always say that when something is happening, it's happening for isizathu, ne? And also you being the way you are is for a reason. Because I'm one person who always wakes up and say, okay, this is the body that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Ne? For me, my body is a personal temple that I wake up in, and I believe in Dobana. You know what? I should love it, because then if not me, who? I can't wake up in this body and not love it. I can't wake up in this body and feel like there's something wrong with it, because at the end of the day, if I don't love myself, I can't I can't expect somebody else to love me. You get what I'm saying? Because I fail to do that for myself. But the moment you love yourself and accept yourself for who you are, it radiates, and automatically other people love you for who you are. Because uyazithanda ubani and nezinto azenzayo ziyazibonakala siyazithanda. I personally get this question a lot. You are so confident, like, it's not a question, a statement. You're so confident, like, I wish like I had a confidence efanane yakho. Oh my gosh, I remember this other time I met these, I was at a club, this club that we go to as a residence, and I met these two chubby girls, very beautiful girls, and we were dancing payana. And this other one came to me and said, I've been watching you dancing, and I stood up and danced, because I'm like, why not? Like, the way you love yourself is amazing. And I love the fact that people see one and they stand, because at the end of the day, bitch, I'm the best that I think I am. You get what I'm saying?
Gazas coast.
And I wake up every day telling myself that I am definitely the bitch that I think I am. But it wasn't always like this. I won't even lie. Because growing up, the Kulandi nature me is slender, and the Kulandi nature me is thick. So I've always been the chubby short friend. And for me, I've always felt like, why You know, it was until I was 17 years old that I decided to practice self-love. You know, that's when I decided to practice ukuzamkela, self-acceptance. You know what I mean? And believe me, there are days that even now in varsity, I wake up and love myself less. I wake up and feel like I'm not worth it. I wake up and feel like there's something wrong with me. Like, it's a journey. I won't even lie. Self-love is a journey. People that know, they relate. And a journey to self-love requires you to be also mentally healthy. For the longest time in my life, I haven't been mentally healthy. But I'm fighting that. It's a long fight. But ndiyayilwa into yobana ndingago because umgowo nento yocinga fancy uba you're not good enough, nento yocinga fancy uba you need this and that to impress the society. It takes a toll on you. It makes you sick in your mind. It makes you sick in your heart. It makes you sick in all aspects, right? So, as I said, I'm going to talk from a perspective of a chubby girl because I feel like we go through the most. I'm not saying other people don't, and I'm sorry if you think I'm implying that, but I will tell you this. We go through the most. I'm going to start off with you know, in terms of dating, right? Yo, guys, I don't know if I'm the only one. The way a chubby girl will lower her standards because she thinks that a person is doing her a favor for ukumfuna. Yo, toxicity at its best. I say this because, excuse me, I relate him now. Like I used to think Nandengubani to have a preference, you know, because I'm chubby, so preference for Ntoni, you know. I used to lower my standards because I still do sometimes, but that's a chat for another day. But I used to lower my standards because I think that I'm very fortunate because I'm a chubby girl and this nigga wants me, so that nj on itself is enough and whatnot. Until one day I woke up and realized that it's a mistake. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with them rolls. There's nothing wrong with the thick thighs. There's nothing wrong with them chubby arms. And if anybody tells you, if there's something wrong with that, middle finger up. And for no middle finger up. And for me, half of my life, most of my life, I had to deal with bullying. I got bullied a lot for my body, for who I was, because I talk a lot, and some people get intimidated by that. Some people get intimidated by the fact that if my opinion is my opinion, and this will change like you know. So they try to bring in the weight card, but at least I'm not fat or something like that. And there was a point in time whereby actually I tried going to the gym because society said, you know, and it was the most bad decision I've ever made. And listen to me, I'm not saying going to the gym is bad. I'm saying when you are doing it because somebody that has 7 baby daddies, several colors, somebody that has no metric, somebody that I'm not judging anyone, but somebody that is has I got together, they have an opinion, then when automatically you assume that whatever they think about you is okay. It takes a lot. That's what I'm gonna say. It takes a lot to be a person and wake up and have confidence every day. You know, I always say self-confidence. So that when you go out there telling yourself that you're beautiful, and won't matter to you. And as I said to you guys, as a chubby girl, for me, self-love has been a journey. I won't even lie. It's been a roller coaster because sometimes I wake up, I don't like myself. Sometimes I wake up and I love myself. I adore myself. I adore everything about me, you know. And this is what I'd like to say. Before I even continue. There's nothing wrong with who you are and what you are, ne? And also I know that there are going to be those cousins and those aunts. You see, those aunts, I always talk about them because I know they are there. Every family function, they want to remind you, bana, setje, betchom, do this and that. They will never acknowledge anything besides your weight and everything. And personally, I used to think I was nabo, but now I know how to. And it helps me. It has helped me a lot. You know what I mean? So as I was saying, as a chubby girl, for me, it has been hard to find myself and to think that I'm worthy and I deserve all things in life. I've always wanted to settle because I think that people are doing me a favor for liking me, until I woke up and realized, no man, this is not the way we should live. You know, I deserve better. I deserve everything good coming my way. And I wake up telling myself that every day. Of affirmation, yobana, no, me being chubby doesn't mean the is done as a zam because galoku wena undixelela loo nto leyo. Say the door. Either door. Ndibonisa kwamsinyani. The moment you start making me feel like there's something wrong with what I am, who I am, and how I am, the door. You know, because I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I also, as I said, get the, oh my gosh, I love your confidence comments. And can I tell you guys something? As much as you guys think that is a compliment, that's not a compliment, actually. Telling a person that you like their confidence, that's not a compliment. It's a backhanded compliment because now you are implying that they are turning confidence. If confidence. I don't know if I'm making sense, but sometimes that I love your confidence. In sharing questions, what do you mean? What? Make it make sense. You know what I mean? So as a chubby girl, a whole lot of times, I've also felt like the things that I wear, I was restricting myself. Them shorts, them crop tops. That wasn't my cup of tea because I felt like I had to hide a lot of things. I had to hide them thighs. I had to hide stretch marks and tontoni until ndavuka. Ndia decide bana na betrona for who, you know. And self-love is a journey, you know. Self-love is a journey as a petite girl, as a thick girl, as a chubby girl. Because I also have my friends that are petite that sometimes find it hard to love themselves. But what I want to say, basically, the point of me making this video is me saying to you guys, you are a queen. And it's very important for you to date or to be friends with people that make you feel like you're a queen. You know what I mean? Who you are and what you are is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's very important. You get what I'm saying? Because if you surround yourself with not only is it good for your mental health, but it's also good for you. It's also good for your being. It makes you happy because you know that you belong. You know that there's nothing wrong with you. You get what I'm saying? So now for me as a chubby girl, self-love has been a journey, and honestly I'm glad because nobody can tell me nothing. No one. You can wake up and you want to pull the fat card on me. Child, I will be petty. And trust me, I'll make sure because I think there's absolutely no need and there's no reason to tell people about their body weight. Mind your own business. Mind the business that pays you. Because if people were to come for you, trust me, for you it wouldn't be nice. You know, not the people that usually come for me are the people that I could say a lot to them about themselves, but I choose to be the bigger person. But sometimes choose violence. Being the bigger person, it doesn't work. And in one get like a German but it doesn't work. You know what I mean? So my thing is, as I said, I'm gonna say this from a chubby girl perspective. We've been programmed to try to fit into the society. And honestly, I couldn't be unique if you try to fit in. Akho kwanto unique ngawe if you try to adjust yourself to what society wants you to be. You know, for me, this video, it was that point, was making that point of choose yourself. You know, choose your peace and protect it. And like you're not good enough, just tell them I know you're lying. Never in a day did God wake up and choose to make a 10. You know what I mean? You're a 10. And these gents think that you're not. Really, that's their business. Because I know that there are small-minded people that will want to make you feel small for your confidence, for the way you love yourself. Recently, I experienced that this year, not Ikdala. I experienced it ngamandla. I won't talk about it, but I will tell you this. For me, I think I'm glad it happened, because then again, it was a bounce back. No, man. The fact that we are noticed, you do 1, 2, 3, it means that you are applying pressure. It means that you are noticeable. We are bonakala lento yenzayo. Sometimes the way you love yourself scares people, believe me. Sometimes the way you are confident about who you are, it scares people. And it Mabambi. They can vie. As long as you've got you all the time, beke, then anyone else doesn't matter. As long as you have yourself. So what I'm gonna say to you today is that love yourself, prefer yourself, choose yourself over anybody else, because nobody's gonna choose you, child. Nobody in this world is gonna choose you besides you choosing yourself, you know. And wake up and embrace that body. Whether you're petite, whether you're chubby, whether you're Andoni, wake up and embrace that body. You know, that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. And I feel like for the longest time, I needed somebody to tell me this. I needed someone to tell me what I'm saying to you guys. You know what I mean? And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for keeping on coming back. And obviously the next one is gonna be next week. I'll be having some features. But for now, let me love you and leave you and just say to you, choose yourself. Mwah!